toy spot, we're going to be having a look at, let me bring my lighting into place here. Today's toy spot, we're going to be having a look at Targetmaster Blurr, along with his Targetmaster sidekick, Haywire. For those that don't know, I was a huge Transformer fan back in the day, and absolutely loved the Transformer Targetmaster and Headmaster gimmick. I thought the idea of having a little sidekick counterpart was awesome. And I mean, when you can get a little Transformer like this, a little robot, and be able to transform it into a gun, I think that's a really neat idea. We can only hope at some point they've already done it for Targetmaster Cyclonus. They've given us a Transformers Universe Cyclonus. We can only hope at some point they're going to continue that trend and give us a updated Blurr and give us a Targetmaster. I think that would be neat. Or, I mean, they've already given us a Hot Rod or Hot Rodimus. Why not just reissue it, but give us a Targetmaster? If you ask me, the world's a better place for having Targetmasters. I mean, you know, any problems that we have in the world right now, you can solve it with Targetmasters, baby. But there you have Haywire. Now this is the exact same Blurr as the initial Blurr. The only difference is that they've retooled a hole in his vehicle mode that you can actually take Haywire and peg him into place. I don't think it looks as bad as Nightstick on Cyclonus, but definitely, for me, I would display these in robot mode with the gun in hand. But we'll put Haywire to the side here. I had actually purchased this from a seller on eBay, and I commented this during my Cyclonus review. I honestly wish I could remember the guy's name, because that guy was a great seller. He kept all his stuff in pristine condition. Like even there's no sticker wear. I mean, the sticker is in pristine condition, same as the front and the back sticker here. As well, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, his rub sign as well works perfect. So win-win. I like Blurr. I like the look of the futuristic vehicles from the later Transformers series. I love G1, don't get me wrong, I like G1, but I don't know, there's something about the Transformers movie and then the series afterwards. I really like the look of some of these vehicles, and Blurr looks awesome. I love the look of Blurr. I also was a big fan of Cup. I really like the look of Cup also. But the vehicle has wheels, 4 sets of wheels, so despite the fact that it really doesn't have a front, it rolls still pretty good. Transformation really isn't too complicated. What you want to do is take the legs here and extend them out, and then take the feet, bring them out. Take this piece off. I'm sure anyone that collects Transformers have seen a transformation on Blurr lots of times, but you want to take this off. This eventually becomes his shield. You want to just put that to the side, and then it's just a case of bringing this up. You want to take the backpack portion of Blurr, and you want to fold that back, and then just fold up his head a slight bit. Take his arms, and pull them out first, and then slide them back. Pull the arm and slide it back. And there is Blurr. Not really, I mean, there's not really a lot to say about Blurr transformation-wise. I mean, the figure, if you compare it over to like Transformers Animated Blurr, and certainly Transformers Animated Blurr has a lot more articulation, but I mean, there's a certain aspect of, and I think many collectors will probably agree, there's a certain aspect to some of the older toys that, I don't know, it's got this nice little likable charm. As you can see, Blurr's face, I think, looks pretty good. I mean, it looks pretty good to like it's accurate to the show, you know, for what it is. You can take his said shield and plug it into place. which is actually rather interesting because the only way he would be able to use his shield is if his hand was down, and it would really only protect his groin. Having it this way really looks silly, but I think half the time when I put it on display, I just leave this part off altogether. So I'll just put that to the side. If you take haywire here, and we can peg it into his hand. They've made holes in his hand a little bit larger than the initial holes just to accommodate the plug on haywire's back here. But it snaps into place on either hand. But that's the way I would display Blurr in all his robot splendor. Definitely a nice figure. I mean, I love Targetmasters. When I was younger, and I think it was either Christmas or my birthday, I asked for all the, I think the initial 3. There was like crosshairs. There was like 3 different vehicles. I asked for those, and then I sold them. When I was a little older, I sold all of them at a garage sale, and boy, do I ever regret it. Because, man, would I love to still keep some of those Targetmasters. But there you have a toy spot on Targetmaster Blurr, along with his sidekick Haywire. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.